Good day and welcome back to my playthrough of Greedfall. This is Karst, and today we're going to continue the side quest that popped up last episode at the heart of the rebellion. So I'm about to talk to Captain Reinhild. Let's see where this takes us, shall we? Here we are.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burin asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency. In hope that our men are still alive.
His
At your
Excellency.
command, Captain. Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, I've probably commented on this before, but the lack of reference to a female Desarde is a little off-putting. I mean, at least there is unique, there are unique romances, I guess, for a female Desarde, and she's fully voiced. But it looks like they might have added in the choice to play as female, like kind of last minute. So a lot of the quest dialogue, they just say, oh, him, his, etc., etc. Not that it's a huge deal, but it's just an interesting thing to take note of.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
If you could run faster, that would be great. Oh. I haven't fought anything like this in a bit. Ow. Okay, yeah, charging enemies. It's been a while. Ouch. I got a little distracted there. That was risky. But we're fine.
Let's not waste any time.
I should probably heal up. Wait, I can use my magic for that. Oh, one
Let's
sec.
not waste any time.
Brief interruption. Oh,
Karans, do you?
no.
I must.
Let's not waste any time.
Okay. If you would run faster, we would waste less time, yes?
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. More victims of these savages. But two of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
Let's see. Around the corner. I'm on my way. No.
Decide, can I do anything?
I must.
Sorry. Sorry, guy. The iron ore kind of had higher priority over you.
Please help me! This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me.
Heal.
There. That should be better.
Thank you, madam.
Oh, awesome.
Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled. I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
Oh, I need to track the Donea Esgriga. And they are all the way in another region. So, I will just jump ahead and meet you all there. To the Rocky Bluff camp, apparently. Let me just empty a few items. Don't think there's much I'm sitting on. Some weapons. Ring of Divine Fury. Actually, while I'm here, let's see if Petrus can equip that. He can. Nice. So I can sell the Consecrated Ring. I don't think there's anyone else that I'm going to get who can use that. Oh. And I became nice with the Bridge Alliance, so they probably gave me some sort of weapon. Maybe not a weapon. Oh, just the Gunner's Kit, really? I'm gonna sell that. These are all kind of pointless. I don't think anyone can really use this weapon here. No. Maybe Kurt could? No, he can't use any of these. This is worse than what he's using. Okay. That's incompatible. I'm going to hold on to the scythe, because once I level up, I would like to get strength 4 and start, well, using a new weapon, essentially. Alright, moving on. Donea Esgriga is not far away. Oops. 60 meters and closing.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Not stellar. Not great.
Quayes.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigse on Ol Manawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigse to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
I can convince you.
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides. Help me. I am your only chance to free your prisoners without bloodshed.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
Okay, well, I'm ready now.
Are you ready to follow me, Renaigse?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, another follow mission? Great.
It's this way.
Oh. Thank you. Haven't I been up here before? I have. Ah, I see. Okay. So that's the rest of the map I wasn't able to access before.
Let's stay on guard.
What you afraid of? That the Donea Exregal have set a trap for us.
It's this way.
I mean, I've already pretty much killed all the monsters that were up here.
I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Follow me. We are almost there.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. I'm pretty sure this ladder was not here when I last explored.
It's this way. Come on.
I see those monsters over there. Come on, you're really struggling to go up a hill. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Alright. Is that a campsite? It must be. I'll take it.
It's this way.
That means we're close. Yeah, so this is it. I wonder what this will lead to. I'm sure I'll find out.
This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Yes, but first, let me go and check out that little back corner there I saw. I'm quite interested in that. Good. It's a capsized boat out there. That will probably be quest related in some way, right? I would imagine. No way through the trees there. There's a chest, I'll take it. I don't have the key and my lockpicking is not high enough. But if I just equip the lockpicking outfit. Ooh. Cardinal's robes, gauntlets. Okay. So I think this is all light armor. So it's not something I'll be wearing, but perhaps Afra or Siora could get away with it. Okay, Siora doesn't really need it. Afra? No, you neither. Well then, I guess it's kind of pointless for us then. Yeah. Yeah, all of this is worse. Okay, never mind. It's unique gear that I get to keep forever, and that's it. Back in the rebel camp. Duno said camp, so that's the name of their clan? Tribe? Question mark? It's kind of a lot around here. Nothing I can really do yet, though. But you never know, I could find another chest back here. Oh. Down here. If the invisible walls wouldn't keep catching me, that'd be great. What have we got down here, folks? There's a chest. Healer's Cave. Well, I am 100% sure I'll be back here at one point. There's no way I won't be. I guess it's a potential possibility that we might have to come back and fight everyone. Like in one of the alternate quest outcomes or something. I see you there. What are you? Forgotten key. That's probably the key to the chest I actually just lockpicked. So I will not be needing that. Alright, let's talk to your Mal. I think they're going to be in this big rock hut here. Hello there.
Who are you and what
Oh,
are
you're
you
a
doing
warlord.
here, Anaigse?
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Please, Mal. Explain to her what you know. She can help us free our brothers.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sinol Manawi started to disappear. Lions attacked the villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donegad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
They hope to find a cure for the Malachor. And I'm afraid they're willing to carry out any atrocity to find one.
We found the laboratory, but it is heavily guarded. So we are preparing for war. Do you understand now?
Yes. And if what you tell me is true, we must put an end to it.
Correct.
Alert! The lions are attacking!
Seriously?
Traitor! It was you
They
who
keep
led
following
them
me.
to us.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
I swear. They asked me to investigate.
This is
It was
why I
never a
don't like
question
the
of
Bridge
attacking
Alliance.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
you. The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
Okay, back down to suspicious. Excellent. But I'm not going to straight up stamp out the natives here. I hope this will work out in the end. Sorry, Afra, you keep having to kill Bridge Alliance. At least you're reasonable. Alright, where am I headed? Oh, you've got some health to you. Bye. Who's next? He's already dead.
You have fought bravely. And your word is true, Honor Manawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly. But Governor Burren used and betrayed us. And he will answer for it.
Yeah, I'm real tired of this
Please,
man.
wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you. So we will wait. But don't take too long. Qua awalem seg on Olmanawi.
Goodbye.
Alright, Governor of Hikmet. I'm coming for you again. What excuse do you have for me this time, huh? I don't like that I'm back down to suspicious, but realistically, these people are... They've been stringing me along for a very long time. At least with Teleme in San Mateus, they had the excuse of the Order Luminous being a separate faction. Well, relatively speaking. Here, I have nothing. It's the governor straight up screwing me every time. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to build up the Bridge Alliance reputation, I will say. Considering that it's gone all the way down to... suspicious again. Alright, Governor. I'm back.
Lady de Sardet, what?
Again.
Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Donea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out. Where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit, and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Doctor Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra.
Dr. Asili is no longer my master.
I actually
and
forgot
I
she's a
regret that he
professor,
ever
I'll be
was.
honest.
We should be off to Sardet. If this laboratory were what I think it is, the best course of action would be to burn it to the ground.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No, not at the moment. I did level up, though.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, man.
Nice. What does that gain me? Just a skill point. But now I can heal for the group. Which I will happily accept. And now... Dr. Asili's experiments. Let's go. We're outside of Dr. Asili's secret laboratory. I've tried entering here before, but of course the guards didn't let me in. But they're going to let me in this time, one way or another.
No one enters!
I enter.
You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier. I have been sent by Governor Buren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation. Be on your way.
Perhaps you will take
You
orders
know I'm
from
not
my
afraid to
fist.
fight, but I worry about the prisoners. Perhaps there's another way in.
Fine.
Very well. We're leaving.
There's the doctor's house right here. I'm sure he has a side passage. He must. Or notes or something. No? Color me surprised. And I can't exactly put on a disguise. What other alternatives are there for me to get in there? Oh, okay, I can climb the scaffolding. Let's do it. Okay, let's see what horrors we find down here.
A place. A prison hidden from the sun to better torture my people.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
Oh boy. Another stealth mission. My favorite. Are they all dead? They're all dead. That's like a spear in them. That's... What kind of experiments are you doing? Just how hardy they are? How resistant they are?
How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
And divorced here. So many of us must have died here.
Not great. Now, my main question right now is, am I expected to let the guards live, or am I supposed to just get in and out with no witnesses? Oh, shoot. Also, if I was wearing Bridge Alliance gear, would that count me as a, an infiltrator or not? I'm just going to put that on, just in case, but I'm still going to keep sneaking. It wasn't very clear, is my main issue. I don't think anyone actually comes inside. Okay, no. Regardless of whether or not I'm wearing this, I still count as detected. Memorandum to the attention of the laboratory's guards. I do not know which of you oafs broke the mechanism that leads to the tunnels, but the cost of replacement will be taken from his pay. The doctor is furious he has to order a replacement part, and even though he probably has received it by now, I hope that once it is replaced, he will be more careful. Those mechanisms are fragile. Shit. Ow. Magic healing. Ow. Okay, well. That was unfortunate. Just before I got in there. Already read that. I can grab that. And someone's going to sneak by shortly. Or, sorry, sneak by. Patrol by shortly. Yes, go away, thank you. I'm not even at the cells yet. Perhaps I can climb that? Yes. Oh, they have not prisoners? That's not good for the Bridge Alliance.
I don't have the key.
That's fine. This is why I have lockpicking gear. Can I talk to you? Tortured not. Lovely.
You're not one of them. Please, get us out of here.
Noughts, what are you doing locked up here?
These scientists captured and abused us. They performed experiments, made us drink potions, took our blood. I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we are immune to the Malachor. None of it makes any sense. Please, get us out of here.
I'll find a way to open this cage.
I want the one who did this to know fear and suffering.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
Definitely can't go through there, and there are guards.
It's blocked.
So that's not the way to go. I wonder where this will take me. Up and around? Carrying too much. Oh, because I'm not wearing the Vigor outfit. I guess Vigor gives me carrying capacity. Now I wish I knew that at the beginning. You probably told me, but I didn't read it. Crap. Okay, this is just the back area of where I was. How do I get back out? Right. Shit. Well, they never specified that it had to be stealthy. Just that there are a lot of guards, which is true. They said, "Oh, I worry about the prisoners," but that's only really if ooh. That's only if I force my way through the guys at the front, I think. I hope. I mean, realistically, I'm not quite sure how I would be expected to sneak past those two people standing there. Although this has opened up. More prisoners. I can climb that. And now I'm climbing it against my will, but that's fine. This will take me across stealthily as well.
Locked.
Well, obviously.
I don't have the key.
That's fine.
You're not one of those nasty birds, are you?
No. I've come to put an end to all these horrors. To save you. But I thought they only captured the Onol Manawi.
I don't know why they brought us here. But they hurt us. I saw them cut a friend of mine into pieces.
Yikes.
Get us out of here. Trokaret.
I'll find a way.
How can anyone do something like this to another person?
May the grass be forever soft under your feet.
I might have missed the freedom dialogue from the first group of prisoners because I opened the gate first.
I must release the other prisoners. You'll be out soon.
Here we are. More. Oh. Alright, let me just climb up that other section then. Hello. I guess I'll talk to you.
You are on Olmenawi. Are you going to free us?
Yes, that's why I'm here. And to find out what's going on.
What's going on? We are locked up. They make us drink horrible things. We're starving. They hit us. They take our blood. They cut us up. They tell us we will die to save the Renaigse from a horrible disease. But I pray that the wicked birds catch it and die. Please get us out of here.
I will do my best.
We're working
Don't
on
worry.
it.
Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
Okay, I'll do that. The real difficulty is going to be sneaking back out again. I mean, I already killed some guards, let's be real. But, you know, I'm not a stealthy guy. And now I've triggered these guys as well. That's fine. If there are consequences to this, I will redo this mission. Ow. Ow. Yikes. Don't shoot me through a wall. You're gonna shoot me through a wall. Yep. That said, I don't really feel bad about them dying. Well, that was unfortunate. Nice. I guess I found the doctor's house, but that's fine. I'm actually here to try to find a way out for the prisoners. I think I went the wrong way. I have to go down there. Yeah, I don't think there was any way for me to get into the house without killing guards, so I feel justified. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I had to kill these guys.
It's perfect. We just have to clear the way.
We've done so. Now we have to just maybe kill every guard? Find a way, yeah. Clear the way. Oh, I just have to go through? No, I think I have to kill every guard. I'm down for that. Let's do it. I love the bomb. It's actually so good. A fool am I. Looks like there's a gate control
the
here.
mechanism doesn't work. I need to take a closer look.
I had a new cog. Perfect. Is that all I needed? Or is there someone else I can kill?
I have to find the people responsible for what happened here. They must answer for their crimes. Wait for me.
We are prepared to fight these people with you.
Yes. We will make them pay for what they have done to us.
You're not strong enough to fight. It's better for you to stay here.
Alright. Let's go, Doctor Asili. It's a good thing I brought Afro with me as well. I wonder how this is going to shake down. With just a bunch of guys standing around. Alright. They seem weaker than the ones outside, though. Just more numerous. Triple. Ground floor. What's in here? Nothing good. Oh dear. Yeah, really, nothing good.
These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
Yikes.
And they were steered. They were cut up like pieces of meat. May the volcano engulf those who did this.
I'll take these keys. Experimentation room. Well, that sounds promising. There's a door through here that I should check out before I go upstairs.
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Asili, he lost his mind a long time ago. But what are you going to do with us?
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please! We only followed the doctor's orders. We tried to stop him, but he is the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to
You
the
still
governor,
assisted.
or left this place.
True.
He threatened to destroy our lives. We could not... Please, don't look us up.
Let me think for a moment. So, on account of them essentially being blackmailed, part of me wants to arrest them because I don't know for sure whether or not they're telling the truth. But this is a video game, so I'm going to choose to take them at their word and quote-unquote spare them.
What will you do once you're free?
We will try to redeem ourselves and resume our work at the governor's laboratory. That's where we worked before joining Dr. Asili's team.
If your conscience allows you to resume your activities as if nothing has happened, you may
Yeah.
I'm
Good luck
eternally
sleeping at
grateful,
night.
Your Excellency.
I wonder if that will have an effect. Oh. Yikes. Yeah. Dr. Asili's research documents. These documents contain hundreds of short but precise notes that describe without any emotion the torture and experiments inflicted upon the native and not captives. A few pages are even illustrated with sketches indicating which body parts were amputated on some of the living subjects to test their resistance, and sectional drawings of the dissected parts of other subjects. Lovely. This is not a good guy.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here. Asili has locked himself in his office.
Well, I have the key to that office, so that's fortunate.
Locked.
Alright, Asili.
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
I am the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
Let's ask about his research then.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Since the Malachor never reached this island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it. And I discovered that they were naturally resistant. Do you realize the implications of this discovery? So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such an approach.
This man is a cold-blooded reptile. My brothers and sisters were no more than ants to him.
You are a very beautiful specimen. When I think of the power flowing through your veins. Come on, Afra, my dear student. Will you let these narrow-minded inquisitors decide my fate? Are you not also devoted to science and truth?
Not in this way.
Science and truth.
Correct.
Do not excuse your lack of
Ethics
humanity.
and morality do matter.
I'm ashamed of having been taught by you, and that I didn't warn Burin that you'd gone mad. If I had, we could have prevented all of this.
You disappoint me so much, Afra. A second time. When I think what I wasted trying to teach you science.
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will close, and you will answer for everything you've done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people!
You had some guards in here, huh? Oh, they're really on top of me there. Oh, alright, please give me a minute. Yikes. Okay, well, that was a bit painful. They are quite strong. I wasn't expecting him to be surrounded by guards like that. I should probably heal up. Oh, it looks like he's down. That's good.
Stop! Think of my knowledge. All that I have accomplished. That can never disappear.
We'll just stop you. You... Again, we're going with the quote-unquote try to spare people where we can. It seems to be helpful, usually. And also, he does have a lot of medical knowledge that we can use. Granted, obviously, the experiments were unethical. But if some good can come of it, we should use it, since it's over, like those people are already dead at this point.
You will answer for your crimes in court.
But I'll be out soon. My colleagues will understand the importance of my work.
We shall see about that.
And now to help them escape. I thought we already did that. A new cog. But I thought oh, I guess I have to go out there now and talk to them again. I also became overweight. I think I went back and looted something before going in.
Let's go. I found a way out of the city. But be careful. You are weakened and creatures roam these tunnels. I will lead the way.
Alright, let's go, team. It's a big group of people. Where am I headed? Alright. I mean, if we run into a mob of monsters, we've got a mob of our own, so... I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Can't be too crazy, right? The fact that I'm carrying too much is a little bit annoying. Just a bit. Oh. Honestly, this isn't going too poorly. I will bomb them though. Alright. Where are the people? I thought they were supposed to be following me. Are they actually coming or not? I don't see them. But it says to keep helping them, so I guess I'll just go from corner to corner. From point to point. We're almost there. 50 meters, give or take. More of these, though. And a boss version. Ow. Ow. That's very rude. Okay, I'm gonna die. Holy crap. I actually quite like the animation for the back dodge, I will say. Wait, what? What? Seriously? Okay. So don't go that far out because they're going to reset. Lesson learned. That it? That was very unfortunate in many ways. Also, I can't help but notice that we just kind of let Doctor Asili, quote-unquote, get arrested without actually taking him with us, and there's no one to actually come and get him. Wait, where did these come from? Oh, man. Bomb, please. Well, 3-on-1 we should be good. Any more surprises before we actually leave this place? Come on, let me loot it. I don't get to loot it. Alright, where now? Are we done here? Oh, okay. Instant teleport.
There you are.
Oh.
You're free.
You have saved our lives. How can we thank you?
We will never forget what you have done for us on Al-Manawi.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We are not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You will have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vigshadir. You will be safe there. But you need to avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Qua Awalem said then.
Time to inform the governor. Honestly, I would prefer not to tell him anything at this point. I'm going to go and sell some of this stuff on me as well. So be right back. I bring tidings. Ill tidings, to be honest.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
Reveal what was discovered in the laboratory.
I have been to Asili's laboratory.
and what I discovered was abominable. Hundreds of poor souls tortured. Victims of horrifying experiments. There were so many dead that a pit had been dug to burn the bodies.
How horrifying. I cannot believe it.
The natives were not the only victims of
We're
these
back
crimes.
to nice.
There were also a number of Naughts.
Naughts? Pardon me for doubting you, but do you have proof of what you say? And have you brought Dr. Asili to me so he may answer these accusations?
Yes, we captured him.
Really? Very well. I will ensure that he is judged as quickly as possible. What was done with the prisoners that were being held in the laboratory?
They were freed. The Donea Eggsregau are satisfied and should call off their attack.
What a relief. Finally, some good news. How can I repay you?
By allowing me to take part in the trial proceedings. What I saw merits justice, and I fear that the accused will find a great many defenders amongst his fellow savants.
It is a rather novel request, but granted. I shall inform the prosecutor. Let us remember that the madness of a man should not cast a shadow upon the greater sum of his work. His research is perhaps our only chance of discovering a remedy.
Oh, I agree.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
The Doctor Asili.
Can you tell me anything about Doctor Asili?
Asili is a man of remarkable knowledge. One of our most brilliant sages.
You already told me that, Your Excellency.
He is one of those rare men who master alchemy, mathematics, and naturalism with equal assiduity. Anatomy has no secrets for him, and medicine is his passion. Do you realize that it was he who perfected the inoculation technique?
Inoculation? What is that?
A novel treatment that allows us to fabricate immunity to sickness, such as the pox. If any man can find a remedy for the Malachor, it would be him.
I have to go.
Alright, let's do the trial then if it's available now.
Farewell, my lady.
The trial. Afra, do you have anything to say about this?
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
That's a solid no.
I must leave you.
I guess I'm going to find the prosecutor's office then. I remember finding that early on when I first got to Hickmont. So I'll be right back when I get there. I'm here. Hello. Attorney, where are you? There you go.
Hello. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. Governor Burren told me to pay you a visit.
Oh. It is you who arrested Dr. Asili and must help me prepare the trial.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
There were also some Naughts. Perhaps I can also convince some of the doctor's colleagues to talk.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work, as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something to support my prosecution.
Do we have any chance of winning?
What you have brought me is a good start, Your Excellency, but it would be better to continue gathering evidence.
I will return to you soon. The Naughts should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vigshardir. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. And I should also go back to Asili's laboratory. There may be more evidence there.
Okay, so I have to go everywhere. That sounds like a plan. It did say to talk to Afra about this, though.
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Talk about her master.
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
I was expecting you to come and see me about this. What would you like to know?
Did you know about the experiments?
Were you aware of Dr. Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Exactly. Why never bring it up?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of them as test subjects, never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him?
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war. I was blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
What is your opinion on the excesses of science?
Do you think, as your master does, that science justifies all sacrifices?
No. I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Dunkus, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Teleme.
Good. Ask her about the need for such a method.
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals. He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
I need you to participate in the trial.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to talk to you about that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods.
Good.
And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
Not at the moment. Well, let's see. What else do you have? What have you learned thanks to Dunkus?
I'm under the impression that you've not learned as many things
Oh
as
no,
you
we've
wanted.
already done this.
That's true. But the links that connect.
I wonder
if I said
learning about the...
What about your years spent
Tell me about your
studying
studies
with
Dr.
Asili?
Asili.
He was not always mad, you know. He was a renowned doctor back in Al-Sad. His unusual methods saved many lives, and I was very proud to be amongst his students. He taught me a lot. He was a great teacher. He was strict and severe, but he always pushed us to do our best. It's only when I joined him on the island that I understood that there was something wrong. He seemed changed and completely obsessed with the Malachor. You know it killed his wife and 2 children. He was so shaken by that, he no longer showed any restraint in his research. Such a waste. For the natives he massacred as well as for science.
Fair.
I must leave you.
Alright. Let's see. I've got to question the researchers. I've got to return to the laboratory and convince a knot. I think I'm going to start by returning to the secret lab. I'm kind of curious to know if these guards are going to talk to me. No? I can just walk past you now? Alright. In I go. Oh. I wasn't expecting there to be new enemies. Ow. Ow. I ate that. Nice. Ooh. Studded armor. Is that good or bad? Not as good. Not as good. Okay. Oh, that might be useful. Vial of dark powder. Discovered in Dr. Asili's chest, this powder must be important in experiments. If we had it analyzed, we could discover its exact nature. Letter to Dr. Asili from another doctor. Dr. Asili, I did a good job having the young governor of New Serene and his cousin take the potion you sent me. Uh-oh. I was very cautious. Oh! Immediately, I'm like, this probably is what infected Constantine. And I didn't get infected because I'm a native. Okay. That's my guess without reading the rest of it. I was very cautious as ordered. No one else touched it. However, I must admit that I found your request slightly unusual and dangerous. We are allies of the congregation, and I'm afraid they may not approve of our implication in what could be perceived as a poisoning. I hope that in the future you will perform this kind of mission by yourself rather than risking the lives of your colleagues.
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by Asili. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated.
Oh.
How dare he do such a thing? And why?
At the very Oh, that's the crap we drank at the start. I didn't even think about that. It was so long ago in such a small moment. Yeah, and then again, I am not dying of malachor because I'm a native and thus naturally resistant, supposedly. Was that all I needed to find in here? Yes. Alright, time to go back out. Wait, is Lady Morange implicated in this then? Didn't she show up basically immediately after and she was like, oh, don't worry about that? Okay, I'm gonna have to think back about that. Now I'm suspicious of her too. I don't remember the exact details, but I do remember her showing up basically as we were being offered the drinks, or right after. And she seemed pretty nonchalant about the whole thing. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's you again.
I see that you are back to work.
Indeed. We were not bothered thanks to you. And here I can make myself useful. But I don't think you're here to ask about me. What can I do for you?
I'll ask you about your work.
What is your purpose here?
I help Dr. Asili to understand the research of my former master. He's the one who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues? What's become of them?
They felt guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
What do you think about Dr. Asili's current reputation?
What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili, now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was the greatest amongst us, you know? They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
Alright, I've convinced one, right? No, not yet. Ask her to testify.
Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
Yes. I kept silent for far too long about what was going on in that lab. I know what we did was wrong, and I do not want it to happen again.
Thank you. Your story could change the outcome of this trial. I must leave you. What she saw working alongside Asili obviously upset her. She will make an excellent witness.
And I think there's one more upstairs. Oh, this place. The one with all the plague doctors. Hello there. Oh, you're Dr. Owner.
Dr. Honor, what do you want?
Ask him about his work.
What is your role, and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
What were you looking for?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
True. And your opinion on the reputation?
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well. And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malicor.
Can you testify
Would you agree
against
to
him?
speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Even though you were going to defend him?
No, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So you were ready to defend a man who used torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed. Because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city, but let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those.
Well, you're going to get replaced too, then.
Savages.
Convince him by using triple intuition.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You have obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well, now you finally have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
You were not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him, and with your testimony,
I could finally publish my research on fountain contamination. Very well, you've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution. It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods
I mean,
behind.
you've got the same
Thank you,
opinions,
Doctor.
but
Dr. Honor is
at least
an
you're not
influential
stooping to
scholar.
that level for
His
now.
testimony
It'll have to
would convince
slowly
the
move
judges.
forward. Okay, so now I guess we'll just look for some knots. I just need to convince a knot to testify. That should be the easiest to do. Oh. Hello? Okay, I wasn't expecting them to be under attack. They've gone this far just to silence them, huh? Oh, I got confused.
Is everything all right?
Once again, thanks to you. These people wanted to kill me.
They certainly wanted to prevent you from testifying at the doctor's trial.
The doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we suffered.
Yes, please do.
Indeed. If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation. From now on, my people will watch over me until I can testify.
Good.
And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you. Your word will be crucial during the trial.
And now I just need to find the village, and that should be enough as far as the evidence goes against Doctor Asili.
Hey! You are the Anol Menawi who freed us. We managed to reach Vikshadir.
They told me what you did for them, Renaikse. Well done. I was able to give them the care they needed. Some wounds will take time to heal, but they are safe thanks to you.
I'm happy to see that they're better.
But you didn't come here for that, did you?
No, I came to ask for your help. The doctor who captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of support among his people. He is a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
We don't want
You'll
that.
have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the Mad Lion will die for causing so much harm to our people.
May the earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiana Hack, and thank you all. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they've suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
Good. because we're going to need them to speak up. Back to Hikmet, I believe. Wait, let's find out where I'm supposed to go now. The trial. It just ends. I wonder why there's no further quest target. It just kind of stops. Maybe I have to go back and talk to the governor. Alright, are you the one to talk to, or is it the attorney?
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, and to what?
Okay, I'm going to go back to the attorney then. Attorney, I have returned.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
Let's talk about proof. I have the powder.
I picked up a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
Okay, let's talk about the poisoning of
I have
Constantine.
found a letter proving that Doctor Asili voluntarily transmitted the malachor to my cousin, Constantine d'Orsay. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene? This is an extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Talk about testimonies of Afra.
One of Dr. Asili's former students, has agreed to testify.
Excellent. This woman is very respected by the governor. Her statement will carry a lot of weight.
And scholars?
I managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory to speak in our favor.
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are sure to be heard.
I even got a testimony from one of Dr. Asili's colleagues.
Perfect. That will convince our scientists, and you know how important they are in Hikmet.
I know the Islanders don't carry much weight, but they were there.
The Islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the judges.
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the Islanders are not highly regarded in Hikmet.
And the Knots.
A Naut victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify at the trial.
Excellent. This kind of testimony will certainly rattle his defense.
I'm going to continue my
investigation. let me get that investigated.
I believe our investigation is coming to an end. Let's find the prosecutor.
No, let me have the dark powder analyzed. I think I have to go back to the research area. Yep. Please analyze my powder.
You're back?
Don't snort it,
What
though.
do you want now?
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
Do it.
So,
do it.
What is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the malachor
And then they put it in
this
our
powder.
drinks.
A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease. With the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe Asili would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Thank you. I will relay them to the prosecutor. I must leave you.
Alright. I think that's the last piece for my puzzle. I don't think there's anything else I can possibly do to win this case. So I've returned, attorney.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
Let's talk about the diseased blood concentrate.
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused. I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
I think we'll actually leave that for next time. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today,
I'm going
and
to
that you're doing
continue my
well
investigation.
wherever you are. I hope you're excited to join me then. On the next time, we're going to start the trial for Dr. Asili. Have a wonderful day. Bye.